My name is Benjamin Friant. I was born in Paris and moved to Switzerland when I was 9. Started riding when I was 15 and since then never stopped. So I ride scooter, the scootering, that's what I do. Everybody knows what people should look like on a scooter, but it's not us, pretty much. Like we do freestyle stuff, we're like bikers, like BMX riders or skateboarders. That's us, that's what we do. Skateboarding was really the first thing I started with. I did a bit of parkour here and there, but I was mainly into martial arts before. I did like 10 years of karate before, 2 years of judo. So yeah, that was my thing before, but judo is probably the sport that helps you the most in any freestyle sport because it teaches you how to fall. And if you don't have that, you can get hurt so bad. I've been pretty lucky so far until last year. I broke my knee. I broke the cruciate ligaments and the meniscus, and it got me out for 1 year. So it's a lot of work to get back at the level I was. I made it, but still, the confidence is something it takes super long to get back. You don't want to stay on a failed trick. You want to go up and start again. When I broke my knee, the first thing I did was to try the trick I failed when I broke it.
Hi, Mom.
The good thing with scootering is that you use the arms, you use the legs, you use balance, everything, and rapidity. It's super quick. Every movement you do, it's super quick. It's very complete as a sport. So the scooter I designed on Micro, the idea came up to me a long time ago. It's a really special design that's never been done in the scooter industry. I started with the bar, giving all my drawings to the factories, and then they started producing it, and having the bar in my hands was just insane. It's made of the aviation aluminum, and I can say now, still, it might be one of the strongest, if not the strongest, aluminum bar on the market. We used to have plastic wheels. First gap we would do, it would break. So yeah, we decided to make them metal. Forks, same thing, clamps, compression systems. So now you just have a system that, like bikes, compresses the handlebar and the fork together, and it makes the scooter sound like super smooth. We just stopped making the brakes with the little spring because they were always breaking. So we just took that off, and instead we just needed basically a brake to help for tricks. So we took the most simple thing we could find, which is a piece of aluminum, or most of the time it's steel, just bent a little bit, comes over the scooter, and it's just enough to slow down a little bit the scooter to control your manual tricks, and that's it. When you get in the front of a big jump, precision is just everything. If you don't have precision, then you get hurt. My technique is I just focus on the trick, and then I just forget everything. And when I get on the jump, I just let myself go and I just try it. And if I land it, then yeah, I'm happy, I guess. To get the feeling of the flips, the more you do it, better you feel in the air. And after a point, you're like, when you get on a spot, you're like, okay, I know I can do a flip there doing these movements. Like I did it earlier on the hip. I never tried that before, ever. That was the first time, and I did it because I knew kind of how you had to do it. It's not like that for every trick, but mostly for me, flips, I do a lot of flips, so that's why I feel good with them. Probably the craziest thing I've done was a drop. It was at least 4 or 5 meters high from the ceiling of a big hole into a quarter pipe. It was really high, and I think still now it's the biggest drop ever done on a scooter. But it was very stupid. Don't try that. I would not do it again. We got a few guys in the sport that can really push it to the extreme. Ryan Williams or Brandon Smith, these guys, they're just unbelievable. Some people, you know, they have a gift, and I think those people are really gifted because they are unreachable. And that's what made some of the things extraordinary, because everybody will remember them forever in the sport just for the tricks they're doing. The future of scootering is really different in different countries. For example, in the US, now the sport is still growing like crazy. Australia is quite big too. UK, it's probably where the biggest scene is at the moment. It's massive, it's huge. But it's like any freestyle sport, it's just waves. I don't know when it's gonna stop. I hope never. It's awesome.